Bing bongy bong, bing bongy bong. This is Joe, the bearded historian. He'll tell you an interesting story. Be careful of his soldiers, they can be brats. This is Angel, she's an entity. She'll cause chaos and plant her hands at you. This is Sue, she likes spirits, not the alcohol. She's the reason this channel exists. This is David, he likes fire trucks. He's here occasionally. Bing bongy bong, bing bongy bong, bing bongy bong. We preserve his story.
Welcome to Monday and Rally Week. For any of our friends who ride motorcycles, it is Rally Week in Sturgis. This is the noisiest, busiest week of that particular small town. I've never had the courage to go. Maybe someday we'll see. It is a lot. A lot of people, a lot of noise. Most of them are good people, but it's a lot. I'm not doing a motorcycle race because there isn't one. The closest I have is BMX biking, so we're going to do canoeing. Are you ready? Here we go. Shout out time. Here's a shout out just for you. You support me, so I support you. This shout out is for our friends. Let's see who it is. Are you ready? Start. Maybe. Start. Here we go. Alright, so we got She Stole, we got Rock, Contact, excuse me. There's Anthony, there's Distracted, there's Mayhem, Not Your Daily, there's Martin, there's Tramps, there's Praying, there's John, there's Ohio, there's Kristen, and let's see who else we got here. Lashes, we got Turtle, Frugal, Richmond, Pedroza, who's one of our Johns, if I remember correctly. There's Rip, Granila, Laney, there's Kalafa, there's Debbie, there's Jared, there's Lower, let's see who else. Really Haunted. Oh, we got people coming from back. Looks like it's gonna be Ruby's. Alright, so Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters. Dr. Brenda. So this channel is all about kiddos, products, ideas, anything that you can use for daycare, preschoolers, things like that to either take care of your little ones, entertain your little ones. So if you have a daycare or a child who's in daycare, here's a wonderful place for ideas to go to. Check them out. Like, share, comment. Have a good day. Welcome to Tourist Town 101.
This is Wall, South Dakota. This town is, if you ever need to do a test on Tourist Trap. Now, don't get me wrong, Wall does have some neat features, you know. It's kind of its own built legend because it started originally back in the days of the Depression. The family came through and decided they wanted to set up a neat little general store slash drugstore, but they weren't getting a lot of business. I mean, it was a depression, not a lot of people came through, but they were located on one of the major highway arteries through the Midwest, the Yellow and Black Trail, which would later become Highway 1416. Well, what they did was, you know, just two shades short of brilliance. They would first of all offer free ice water. And in the Great Depression, you know, the Dust Bowl days, a free glass of water was a godsend. Then they offered a nickel cup of coffee. And it, you know, was one of those things that just went like wildfire. To this day, they still offer both. In different places in Wall Drug, you could get a small cup and get water out of it. But it was such a big thing. The other thing that was kind of the hallmark for Wall Drug was the billboard industry. And they
should have captured some of the billboards as we were coming in. I didn't think about it.
Yeah, we'll do a few on the way out of town. But what's crazy is that they have billboards all over the world. They've got them in the London Underground, in the tunnel. They've got them. I cannot confirm this, on the moon. They probably have one in Antarctica, and they all will either visit Wall Drug.
That's many miles to
Wall Drug. Yeah, they had one in Singapore. They had one in Saigon.
Also, driving through the town. Yeah. It's always crazy, except for in 2020 where I wish we'd videotaped it. It was empty.
Yeah.
We do have pictures, but
this strip was completely
empty.
devoid of cars.
It was the only time I've ever seen it empty. It's always full like this. Yeah. Always.
See, there's the ice water store sign. And there's also, as this business grew, there's the drugstore. They now have a soda fountain. There's a big arcade in the back.
With a big dinosaur, which is in one of our videos.
A jackalope. But yeah, it's kind of its own neat little experience. And then, now, Wall also does the advantage that, besides being a tourist location, it does have a small residential population. Ranching and farming both go on in this area.
Really?
These big silos here. Railroad comes through. This is one of the main routes that goes on up to Pier from Rapid. Goes the other way too. It has a park, has a small residential airport, fire department, police station. So it's not the wild west, but it's a quaint little town. They do have a high school here. Decent cemetery. We did the video of the cemetery.
Right.
Dakota Mill and Grain, of course, part of their conglomerate is out here. But as far as Wall goes, they made it. They took a place where there was a need, and they were able to capitalize on it. And it's kind of ingenious because people would come down. Yep.
This is the second one.
This is the ambulance service.
That's the ambulance. Okay.
Yep. Oh, look at the old truck there. That's pretty sweet.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, old 53. But then, as smaller towns in this area, for example, Crichton was to the north. It's gone now. The town of Pedro is gone. Its people probably migrated down here. If I remember right, when they tore down the cemetery in Crichton, they actually repurposed and brought interred the people here. But as far as the tourism again, as Wall Drug was able to thrive, they expanded. There's now restaurants in the area. The business itself probably employs close to 300 people. So it's one of the bigger business outlets in the town. Being a tourist thing, obviously most of its work is done during the summer. They do have a year-round clientele that come through, though.
Right. And
they do have other businesses that stay year-round. The Courant, which is their newspaper. Go back up and we'll do the other side.
There's the firehouse.
Yep.
They said, where's the sign?
Norris Street. With its
ugly building. Cool sign, though. I like that sign.
Yep.
Building's ugly, but I like the sign.
Yeah, and of course, like any small town, there's a little building, a nice truck.
Hey, cool truck.
Dak Sky, okay. Probably for Dakota Sky. Well, like every other little town, they got their variety of churches. Although I think it's funny that they've got like 4 churches in 2 blocks.
Right? There's a lot of churches.
All right, make sure you know where the churches are.
I mean, I guess in a way, especially for a tourist trap, that's good. But holy cows!
Oh, yeah.
Look, bus.
Here's the wall that separates the backyard from the regular wall drug. You're always going to see buses parked through here. They got a great big parking area over there.
Bus zone.
The parking lot. We'll go through there in a moment. And of course, wait for tourists. Because for some reason they don't like you running over tourists.
What?
Harder for them to spend money.
Damn it.
Yeah. Maybe we'll sneak through here. Park on concrete.
No.
No. I want to park on gravel.
I want to park on grass.
Grass? Oh, no. And of course, here's our
RVs.
RV city, or as I call them, the Big Tin boxes. Well, that's kind of funky.
Yeah, it's a cool one.
Airstreamer, more modern Airstreamer. Big RV. They're getting ready to roll out. And then I'm going to take a swing around through here.
Maybe. These RVs with the cars.
Yeah.
I understand why they do it, especially in this area, because there's a lot of places you cannot take that RV.
No.
But at the same time.
Yeah. And then another feature that I discovered with Wall is that they also have campgrounds, because, well, not only during the summer, people like to camp out here and go fishing. During the rally, you know, there's still people that want to camp out here and then ride their motorcycles off. All trucks park on the concrete.
No.
I don't want to.
Don't make me.
Donuts. Wall drug.
I guess that's where those donuts were.
Here's some of the signs. Yeah. Historic photos, Wall drug. Free parking.
Homemade pie.
Homemade pie. This way to store. The Buffalo Burger. The Garden Burger. Western Wear. My coat's from Wall Drug, actually, too.
Yes, yes it is.
A very good coat, actually. Although I do need to stitch the sleeve a little bit. Rockhound supplies, just for the girl.
Right.
It's cool. Well, they do have good air conditioning. The old post office backside. That's kind of cool.
Kind of cool. Green.
Green. This looks like a way out.
Oh, looks like it.
Boink. And then the big rig parking back here. All drug parking lot for semis. Park on gravel only.
No. I was telling this about to you. I
No
swear.
kidding. They're so bossy.
So bossy. Yeah. Ooh, ah. That's what I said. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. Ooh.
Now, for other civilization parts, and this is kind of its, up to its own interpretation. There are other businesses within the town of Wall. There is a Dairy Queen.
Yay, food.
Looks like somebody's moving out of the.
I do it sometimes.
Almost like a residence, a townhome.
Yeah. Maybe. Could be.
Yeah, little gas station.
And Fuller's Tires.
There are 3 gas stations up on the main strip as well, so if you need gas, there's also places to eat up there. I was also going to check over here because there is supposed to be a museum in the town, but as of yet, it has not opened.
Yeah, it's been closed since 2020.
Yeah, but there has been rumors that they will be opening this year.
Rumors. We're crossing our fingers, but not holding our breath.
Right. Otherwise, we'd all suffocate right now.
M sales.
Wall Food Center. They have a bait. Ooh, let's get the armored car.
Woo.
Wall Building Center. Oh, Oh, a new coffee shop.
I see. There's the Dairy Queen.
Would you like the Dairy Queen, especially when they have my shrimp?
Yes.
Excellent cocktail sauce. Laundromat. And interestingly enough, the other feature that Wall does have is that it's one of the outlets to the Badlands.
Right.
If you go under the overpass over here, it takes you straight to the Badlands main gate, but you can also use it to go to their cemetery, which is kind of nice. Oh, look, it's the same RV we saw before.
Yes, it is.
And then I'm going to make one more pass here.
By the Christmas hotel?
Yeah. Although with all the traffic...
Might have to go the other way.
Yeah. You know where you let me through. But that was the town of... Oh, here we go. Let's see, this is the Wounded Knee Museum, and
It says for rent.
Museum moving Black Hills 2024 for rent. Huh.
So they're moving and maybe resetting up somewhere else.
Interesting. Yeah.
Interesting.
Have to stay tuned for that one, see what happens.
Yeah, so see if we can figure out where they moved to.
Yeah. Badlands.com. Be interesting if they moved it down by Wounded Knee itself.
That would just be predictable.
Exactly.
How dare they?
Heaven forbid. Looks like a retirement home of some sort. Child Development Center and Preschool.
Nice prediction there, babes.
Yes, completely backwards.
Rung into the spectrum.
60 years out of date.
Rung into the spectrum.
And of course they've got the what's the name of it? The Park Ranger, Black Hills National Forest Ranger Station.
The Ranger Station. We found a geocache there.
Yeah. Yogi. Hey, Booba Boy! We're looking for the picnic basket. Mr. Ranger. Mr. Ranger ain't gonna like us. Of course he's not. Mr. Ranger's always stealing the good food.
He's greedy.
Yeah. The Wall Ranger District. Which is a cool looking building. It looks like a fort.
It does kind of look like a fort.
And fire risk is low.
Wait, did we ever find the one here?
Yes, we did.
Okay, I can't remember. I was like, wait, did we?
Yep.
I know there were a few that we couldn't remember. We couldn't find. Well, can't go in that entrance.
No, that one's kind of blocked off.
They're doing stuff.
There's a wall clinic. And sunshine in. The other thing that's interesting about the wall drug experience is the fact that you can almost find anything you would want if you're willing to pay the extra price for it.
Right. It is a tourist town, so things are more expensive, but not everything's unreasonable. Joe's jacket was reasonably priced.
Right.
Which is why we bought it.
Yeah. Camping supplies, Western wear. Again, the post office. Lots of outlet shops. The cafe here is ridiculous.
Yeah, the cafe is ridiculous.
I would go to DQ myself.
Which is why we usually eat at DQ.
Yeah. There is another restaurant over here. I've been willing to try one of these times, but we just haven't gotten around to it. That's the Saloon and Grill there. Supposed to be pretty good. And of course, a bank, so you can go pull out more money.
Woo!
And use it at the town.
I'm trying to remember, but I don't think they have ATMs inside.
They do.
Do they? Okay.
Yep.
I was trying to remember. Because
Yep.
I know they have those coin thingies.
All right. Runner.
Run, run, run.
And again, loading and unloading zone for the bus. But all in all, I mean, you know, it's a small town, but the only two things I think that they could severely use, and I'm surprised they haven't gotten to yet, would be a Dollar General.
Right?
Because it's...
Family Dollar, one of the two.
Yeah. Because I mean, you know, it's supposedly their moniker is that they build in towns that are too small to have a Walmart.
Yes,
And
this one doesn't have a Walmart.
This would not even qualify for a Walmart.
Although that makes me wonder, how do we have a couple of them? We have Walmart. We have 2 Walmarts.
I don't know. We also have Dollar Generals.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's
We just kind of break that moniker.
philosophy. And the United Methodist Church,
Which is yellow. Another church over there that's yellow.
it's weird as theirs almost looks like
All
a
of theirs
buffet
have
place.
bells on them, which is kind of
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
This one has 3 bells.
I see that.
All the other ones I saw had 1.
The
This one's got 3.
St. Patrick Cathedral,
That is a very small cathedral.
Catholic Church. House is needing some tile work done. But it you know, again, it looks like a town that's, you know, it's not a really old town. A lot of their structures are, you know, that mid 50s era to them. Let's go lunch there real quick.
We do need to do lunch.
Okay,
Should we end it?
let's end it.
Oh.
Folks, this has been Wall, and this has been the Bearded Historian and Sue. You folks have a good day, and we will see you on the road.